Thinking about living in Costa Rica? Well, here's something you might also want to think about. I guarantee you, if you live in Costa Rica, you will be dealing with everything from minor annoyances to major frustrations and everything between. I've had one consistent one throughout the time I've been here, and that's been residency. And the other one has been my business banking. Now, the business banking has pretty much gotten a lot better. It only it's taken about 8 months, but much better. But this video is about my residency. And we're going to be getting into it. This is real time, so I want you guys to stick around for this because we're going to vote. We're taking a vote. I want to see where my life is headed, and I want to see what you guys think about it. We're going to get to that in about, 45 seconds. And I've got the big cup for this one. Guys, I'm Michael Allen for TravelCostaRicaNow.com. If Costa Rica is on your radar, think you might want to live here, but you're not quite sure, our relocation retreat is probably for you. It's a 6-7 day event. We give you all the info. It's a great time, combination of meeting great contacts and information along with a lot of vacation-y things we do. We have a great time. It's coming up in a couple months. I think we got we got 6 slots, I think, left or something like that. But if you're interested, link is in the description. Tells you the dates, everything, all of it, prices, everything. I would love to see you there. It's my favoriteest thing to do is to meet you and hang out and answer all your questions. Trust me, we do have a great time. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. I need all the help I can get these days for YouTube. Want to see videos as we put them up, hit the notification bell. And I got a new feature. You can buy me a coffee. Do you appreciate all this info over the last 16, 17, whatever years? And you just want to go, Michael, let me show some appreciation. There's a link in the description where it's gimmicky, but it's a donation basically, and it's called Buy Me a Coffee. And you go there and it's very easy and simple. But anyway, if you want to do that, I want the big cup. You got to give me the big cup. All right, so I'm going to make this super easy. This is about my residency. Now, I have a lot to say about immigration and residency and what's been going on with me for the last, let's say, year. But that is a couple other videos, and those will come out sometime later. This one, I'm going to make it very, very simple. I was supposed to get my permanent residency last October 2023, okay? Now I've had 2 temporary residencies prior. So temporary residencies last 2 years. Then you got to re-up again and go through all the bullshit again, another 2 years. And what sucks about the 2 years, anybody's done this, and I'm sure people will go, yep, you're right about that. By the time you're so happy you got your residency, and when you wake back up the next day, you got to apply for your next time because the 2 years goes by so fast. But anyway, so I got on board with some new immigration people, my other past company. That's a whole nother story. And if you follow me, you may know what I'm talking about, but it doesn't matter. These new people said they promised me 2 things: permanent residency and to lower my CAHA payment, okay? And I was like, cool. I'm not saying they were lying, but I am saying in this world of living in Costa Rica, you don't want to get your hopes up on anything. It's more like I'll see it when I believe it. So I was like, okay, cool, man. I appreciate that, So I have to go through all the rigmarole and, the paperwork and going to San Jose and all that kind of stuff. So last October, I have my appointment and, it's in October. I walk out, I look at my card, I do not have my permanent residency. I have another temporary residency. Here's the card right here. It's only for another 2 years. So this is my 3rd temporary residency. And I'm kind of like, hey man, what happened? What happened? No one ever actually did explain that to me, to be honest. They didn't explain, they didn't say anything. Later, let's fast forward a couple months after that, then they go, well, we got a present for you. We are going to get your permanent residency. So they put in the paperwork Now, this is around, let's say, I don't know, February. I'm not sure. So, okay, things are going and all kinds of things go wrong. Doesn't even matter. That's not what the video is about. So, finally, get everything ironed out. And last week, they send me the DMEX. It's called the DMEX card, your scheduler, the identification card. I want to show you something. Hold on. So they sent me this through email, and they said, oh gosh, Michael, congratulations, you've been successful, and you got your, see it right there, permanent, right there, see that? But, see where it says Bense? That means expired. It expires next fucking year, next year. So look. So this one, I'm sorry, same date, expires the same date. Can you see that? I'm sorry if you can't. But they're basically the same date, October 19th, 2025. That's one more year. Permanent residency, this card is supposed to last about 5 years. So 3 days ago when I got this, I wrote them back. Hold on one second. I wrote them back, and I'm like, I think there's a issue with the expiration date. That I don't think that's right. I was, you got to be nice, man. You can't be yelling. So I just said, hey, buenos dias. Hey, I think there might be a problem on this expiration date. So I have not heard from them yet. This was 3 days ago. I wrote my little letter to them. Hey, is this right? What's going on? And so I was talking to other people in the last 3 days. Now I'm starting to think that possibly they're viewing this as this card's not expired. It expires next year. So it's almost like they might be acting this as a replacement card, and you still got to re-up again next year, October 19th, 2025. When I would figure, since this is a different category, this is temporary, that's permanent, this is 2 years, that's 5, I would figure that the new permanent residency card would be for 5 years. So it should be like it expires in 2029, right? So that's where I was kind of going, there's the mistake. But some people are kind of telling me that, well, maybe they're just going by, hey, you didn't really need a card. So maybe they're keeping your same expired date. And I said, well, that makes no sense. Why would they even go through the process of giving my permanent residency if these both cards expire at the same time? That makes no sense. But then you have to remember you live in Costa Rica, and a lot of things don't make sense. So now I'm getting a little worried that this new one really is going to expire next year, which just means that I just wasted a whole lot of time and money and stuff that I didn't have to do. Or that really is a mistake, and they're going to write back and go, oh my God, Michael, you're so right. This expires 2029. What I'm asking you is, which one do you think it's going to be? Are they going to write me back and go, no, that's correct. Your permanent residency is going to expire next year, October 19th. Or, no, we made a mistake, and it's your permanent residency, and it expires in 2029, and we fixed it. Which one do you think it is? Now, I'm just like, man, it's got to be the 2029, right? But I have talked to so many people now about this. They're kind of going, Mike, that's not a given, man. That's not a given. What do you guys think? And especially, guys, people that live here and have gone through this process, you know how, especially if you don't have the right immigration people, that adds, or the residency lawyers or whatever. And then immigration's not known for being the greatest either. Their system gets bogged down and everything. So I'd be very interested in hearing from you. So what do you think? I'm expecting an answer on this, I don't know, today or Monday. Like, no, you expired next year on your permanent residency, which again makes no sense to me, or 2029. So what do you think? I'd be interested. Leave all your comments. Leave your experiences. I'm sure some of you guys have just as good as experiences or crazy experiences than I've been having. And trust me, we're going to get to those videos. Those are later. But anyway, I'm Michael Lau on TravelCostaRicaNow.com. Man, I need more coffee. Oh, you could buy me a cup of coffee. Guys, things are going to pop up. Thinking about living or traveling anywhere, always do your homework and research. And if it is Costa Rica, I don't know, man. I'm going to save my videos. What do you think? Ciao.